Wow.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
But thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. I want to move into our next thing, and that is the quest to get Wings of Redemption on this show. You know, we had some really good positive stories that Wings might be coming back, right? Like we had Kelly join our Discord, which was great. And then we also had Wings say on his personal stream earlier today, or yesterday or whatever it was, that me and Boogie would be invited to stay at his house. Today, I noticed that Wings of Redemption was streaming, and this was about 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm sure this is going to be on Breaking Banquet or one of the clip channels of Wings, but I donated $20 to Wings, and I said, when are we chatting? And he said never, and then he ended his stream.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, I think he was just upset because he died in a video game. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, he's been getting angry and angry while playing video games.
But I don't really know.
Depressed.
And then I started getting texts from Wings, and these text messages went on for quite some time. We had hopes that Wings was coming, and things were going to be worked out, and today those hopes got crushed. Our hope was this. We made a promise that, like, if we didn't have a real conversation with Wings in the next 2 weeks, that we were going to go to his house. Since we made that promise to y'all, Kelly joined the Discord. Wings said that we are welcome at his house. And then today, all hell broke loose when I went to Wings' stream and said, hey, Wings, when we chatting? I donated $20 to his stream. And he said never and ended his stream. Now, that was at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. It was early. It was very early. And then at 1 p.m., we got a text message from Wings of Redemption. And I don't think Wings is having a good day. At 1:07 p.m., Wings said, hey, can you guys not show up to my house? Kelly doesn't want to stress about the house. I responded to Wings and said, sure, just have a chat with me and Boogie. Wings said, what is there to talk about? I responded and said, we want you to come back. We already know that you don't want to, but we feel like we should at least have a conversation about it. Wings said, I don't really want to, and it's not going to fix anything if I did. The show is fundamentally, fatally flawed, and coming back isn't going to save it. And I said, bro, our show is doing fine. We're making a killing. This is not about saving the show. The show is totally fine. He goes, well, then you don't need me back. And I go, I didn't say that we needed you back. I said that we wanted you back. I don't think you coming to the main show even makes sense. I go, I think you should have your own show in the network, but that's why I want to get on the phone and talk. We want to talk about all possibilities. He goes, it's not happening, man. I go, well, we just need to talk. And he goes, let's be friends and drop the whole me being in the LCU. And I said, Wings, you're stubborn as hell, but you know that and I know that. If you had your own show in the network that was promoted by me and the network, you know you would do very, very well and make a lot of money. 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, is all we need you for. And if you want to have a co-host, you can, but you don't need to. And he goes, like I said, I'm not into it. Sorry. And I go, there's another possibility, Wings. You could just commit to a single month, not come back permanently, just do a show for a month. All right. And even publicly say that. He says no. And I go, We could see how it goes, and if you hate it, then you could leave, or if you like it, you could stay. Shit, we could just do a single week. And he goes, I don't want to be a part of the LCU, man. And I go, people don't want to see you play video games. They want to see you do in a podcast setting. That's where your talent is. And then he stopped responding.
Damn, you hurt his feelings with that one because he's like, fuck, I'm not even good at video games.
You know, and it's not that you're not good at video games, Jordy. It's that people are bored watching you do it unless you're raging, and that's interesting, right? But people are, you were good when you were talking about politics. You were good when you were talking about cars. You were good when you talked about sports. You were good when you talked, right? It's not, you're great at Call of Duty. You're great at the games you play. I watch you play them sometimes. I do. I'm a fan. Mostly watch Breaking Bang videos.
Wings is clearly like one of the top gamers, like in the top 5% of any game he commits to and plays. He's a great gamer, all right? But that time where you got views on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you stream for being good at a game has come and passed because there's so many people that are good at the game. And anybody that's good at these games, they stream. All the best players stream. There's just too much competition. People aren't going to watch you just to see how good you are. They're not.
It's sad.
I enjoyed having conversations with the guy. I enjoyed talking to the guy, even when he said stupid shit. Like, he's so afraid to say stupid shit. That's when he's at his best. Say the dumbest shit you can think of. The internet is done with wishy-washy bullshit fence sitters. It wants decisive people. Even if you say something decisive and mean, they'd rather hear that.
Wings has no interest in anything that sounds or looks like a job. He literally wants to make just $100 a day with the least possible amount of effort. I really think he loves being looked at like a victim.
Yeah, he doesn't want to work. He doesn't, you know. He just
Most
doesn't.
people don't.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't know. Honestly, I think he's just having a bad day. Wings is clearly like one of the top gamers, like in the top 5% of any game he commits to and plays. He's a great gamer.
Damn it, son, I ran out of bullets. Oh. My bad. Dude. How does that work, man? Like,
don't you worry.
dude.
Oh my. Sniper back there on that thing.
Did that guy get buffed or something, bro? I'm like fucking killing people with one shot.
Jesus fuck.
There was nothing about aim, dude. It was making sure that he
I shot the entire magazine out hoping he would push out thinking I was going to stop.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I play on inverted. So like when so if you look at my hand, this is my right stick right here. If I hold down, it looks up. If I hold up, it looks down.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody shoot at me, please.
For the next 40 seconds.
Nah, bro, I'm being real though. Like, if you beat my ass, I'm not gonna add you as a friend and play Diablo with you.
I should have had that kill. I should have had that kill.
Seconds remaining.
What? What?
Hey, pushing it. Hey, Jaeger.
Dude, it's not even aim that's my issue right now. Like that last death, that wasn't my aim. Death before that wasn't my aim. I ain't gonna say I got great aim, but like a lot of my deaths are coming from just game awareness.
Trying to bait me out the door. He keeps shooting.
Yeah, they have this barricade that's found out my neighbor's across the road.
How did... Always a fence sitter. Fuck. I should have let off and feathered that trigger. That's where I messed up on. I should have feathered the trigger there. Coming up the
That
stairs.
was a good clutch last round.